How's it going, everybody? This is Travis Platt Reviews, and today we are going to give you the first look into the brand new album by alternative metal and post-grunge band TIDALWAVE, The Early Years Volume 1. Special thanks to the band for reaching out to me for this review. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. I do reviews, reactions, topic videos, lo-fi edits, and more, so if you like what you hear, please consider subscribing and turning on post notifications. Also, give this video a like and comment if there's another album that you'd like me to review. Also, I've been way more active on Facebook and Instagram lately. You can follow me for both. It is at Travis Platt Reviews. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the review. TIDALWAVE is a post-grunge and alternative metal project started by Dean Schweitzer in 2008. Originally starting in the UK, but is now being based out of Germany. As of recording, the project has over 20,000 monthly listeners on Spotify alone. TIDALWAVE have gotten to play at some of the biggest venues in Germany, and they've opened with bands like Skillet, 3 Days Grace, Hoobastank, and more. The band has quickly separated themselves from the competition of a very competitive scene, and have gathered attention from various news outlets, including Alternative Nation, Shout It Loud Reviews, and more. Their debut EP, 1992, which was released in 2016, was very critically acclaimed. And The Early Years, the album we're reviewing today, is a series of songs released throughout the first 8 years of the band's career. And it incorporates more of a post-grunge sound compared to the newer material. This is actually the first time I've heard of TIDALWAVE, but after hearing their song Always, I knew I had to review this album. Plus, I grew up listening to Skillet, 3 Days Grace, and Hoobastank, so I was expecting a very nostalgic sound. And let's just say I wasn't disappointed with this one. This album had one single, Always, the second track on the album. This song is very reminiscent of the 1990s post-grunge movement, with a heavy amount of distortion on the guitar and bass work, and the structure of the song has a lot of build-up to that strong chorus. My first thought about this album is that it's like a time capsule. It feels very heavily inspired by the rock bands of the 90s and 2000s, and it brings me back to that sound. It is very strongly felt in the first track, Vitiligo, and the lead single, Always. It has a very heavy distorted guitar, and a very distorted vocal performance to match that, and they are both catchy and easy to headbang along to. Once we get to the third track, So Long, you start to notice that these songs were written at different times during the project's careers, as So Long is much less polished compared to the first two tracks. And I don't know if it works for me, but I really do like the energy and the rapid drum work on the fourth track, It's a TIDALWAVE, which has some punk-influenced instrumentation. The drums are at the front of this mix on this song and they help carry the mood. The fifth track, Deliverance, has a very long intro before the haunting first verse starts, and this almost 3-minute build-up erupts into a powerful chorus. And towards the end of the song, it has a really strong guitar solo. The sixth song, Someday, has a really catchy hook, despite it not being a Nickelback cover, as I was expecting. I'm looking at you, villain of the story.
How the hell do we wind up like this? Why weren't we able?
This song has a really simple yet effective progression, and it works in creating a strong rock song. This 8-track, 33-minute album shows a lot about the progression of the artist, and especially in comparison to their EP 1992, you see a lot of progress made by the artist, and it's inspiring to see how an artist has changed over time, and it makes us all think of how much we can change at whatever we're doing. I've been making reviews for almost 3 months now, and looking back at how I started compared to what I'm doing now, it's like night and day to me. So I can only imagine what an artist has felt over the past 8 years of making music. And there's something special about visiting old works and seeing how far you've improved. And it's a great feeling for everyone involved. TIDALWAVE released an album that shows how much they've improved over the years, while also proving that they can make good music from the start. Thanks for watching.